Okay. Okay. That's the pole up. Don't mind all these worlds. They are all over the place. Mostly because I'm going to be starting a bit of a new sort of series, one that I can actually consistently keep up on, which is displaying the heights of everything in Grounded. So far, I've discovered that Pete is practically 6 feet tall in Grounded 1, which is terrifying. Okay. These are the smoothies. All the smileys. Cool. Got 60 of those now. Want 60 of these. Just to ensure that everything is as set as it can be, right? No, 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 no. All those. What about these? Yeah, that one sucks as well. Okay. By the time I clear everything, I should be done anyways, so I'm not gonna bother. Ow. Move. Buddy. I swear to God. Head, dude. Run. Thank you. Okay. Nice try. Unfortunately, that did not work out all too well for you. Oh no, it didn't. All I gotta say is, what even is that trinket? Cool. Got that. Let's deal with all the larvae and whatnot. Ow. First, let's game repair, cancel nearby blueprints. Okay, I guess we're dealing with larvae first. Fuck you. Oh my days. Dude, what the hell? Hell no. Heal? You dumb fuck. I actually hate that feature. If you didn't know, the game just randomly decided one day that, yes, whenever you're walking backwards, you're just not allowed to heal for 3 seconds. Only 3 seconds, but you're just not allowed to heal. Why? What is the purpose of disabling healing because I, God forbid, pressed the S key for 3 entire seconds? What, genuinely, what is the point? The fact that actually genuinely could have gotten me killed too pisses me off that much more. That is a no, that's horse shit moment. Are we dead at? Why does everything have that combination? What is so delectable about this combo? I'm not understanding. have counted, by the way. That parry. They don't. What you on? Okay, we're gonna have to wait till the next stun. That's annoying. What are we doing all the way over there, dude? Yeah, you're spitting because you decided to run a mile away. No, you don't. Well, I guess we're doing this. Why are we in the ground? I'm not fighting you near the grass. That's just... I've identified the location. No, I just gotta equip it. Fuck. That's actually kind of embarrassing. I ain't even gonna lie. There we go. Why are you flying above me? What is this strategy? What were we doing there? What were... You know what? I'm not gonna question it. Another ladybird, like... Okay, dude. Nice try, I guess. I would say that normally, but it wasn't exactly my intent to parry you. Right, I forgot Thresh does almost no damage against these things. Luckily, these things also do almost no damage against me. Nice try. Affected Anthead, I could actually use that. Okay, realistically speaking, that's all I'm really gonna be able to do. right? So, let's go ahead and first off put you back, second off you and you. Let's put everything back where it belongs. Yes. No. Yes. That should be good enough, as much as my OCD hates it. I do need perfect toast for this raid. I need my toast to be perfect. Oh, now that is a god arsenal. Do you mean what's in the chest, or so many yes, you do mean what's in the chest, and yeah, it is. All of them are at bare minimum level 9, which is bad for New Game Plus 3. I know. The Club of the Mother Demon and Bard's Bow, though, those are level 15. The Acid Edge, Tingle Tongue, and Mint Mace are also level 13. Toenail Scimitar down the Fresh Path is level 12 for exclusively the Infected Broodmother. Because let's be real here, the Infected Broodmother be infected broodmothering everywhere. And I don't really like that. No, I don't. Anywho, you have caught me just before I do the final mixer. So, just so you get an idea of what my arsenal is for this mixer. Let me go ahead and actually get everything out. No, it wouldn't be you. It would be, where is it? There. Though you would be god tier, I'm not even gonna lie. Implant weakness, yeah. The thing you're forgetting, though, is that I've got, 5x health on. So, yeah. Anyways, you might be questioning why I'm using sour. But trust me, it'll all make sense inevitably. We're gonna have you, followed by you. Actually, no. I think that's gonna go down here, right? We need Samurai, because Samurai is just the goat of all mutations. Nothing is weak to sour. Resistant, you mean? Yeah, I figured. Yeah, nothing is resistant to sour. Luckily. So what I'm gonna do, and this is like god tier arsenal. That is a solid 100% extra damage for every shot, but this adds 50% permanently. Well, as long as the buff is active. This is 150% per shot, but adds another 50% additionally. This adds another 150%. Count them. I'm doing 250% damage. 250% damage per hit. Yeah, you best believe this is a god tier ranged build. Real quick, I'm going to craft up some sour arrows. I know they don't respawn this New Game Plus, but not only are my voice cracks bad, but I don't really care. Alright, 400 sour arrows. Yeah, this build, just for context, it deletes 5x roly-polies on New Game Plus 3 in, like, not even 10 seconds. It's actually disgusting the level of damage this thing deals. Let me go ahead and get out the loadout. Parrymaster could be vital. I don't really think it's worth it, though. These three are a must for this mixer, though. This adds 50% extra damage. Bet it will melt a Widow. Oh, absolutely. Just for context, a level 9 Bard's Bow is able to kill an infused high defense Widow on New Game Plus 2 in about, like, 2 minutes. Keep in mind, I had 0 buffs. 0 buffs. So, like, just Antlion armor is that good on its own. I do need Sharpshooter and you, though. I'm gonna have to pray that stamina is not that big of a problem. Because if it is... Also, I completely forgot the most important part. Apex Predators... Okay, so here's the thing. That would be helpful, but A, they can be infused and destroy my structures, and B, normally they don't fight each other, but because it's a mixer, I kind of have to enable the setting. For context, I have creatures fighting each other, which includes my summons, and them thus fighting my summons is also disabled because I find that going ahead and jumping on top of something and sort of letting creatures around kill it is kind of cheesy. But this also inadvertently disables summon strategies. So, that sucks. Either way. What I'm gonna do... Yes, I am doing the mixer right now. What I'm going to do is I am going to abuse the fact that fire ants are just absolute pussies. Right? That is diabolical. How did we... Ow. I did. What has happened, guys? What has happened? I just need to get stuns off. This is a disaster and I haven't even started. Guys. Give it a rest, will we? What do you mean that nipped me? No, it didn't. Okay, I'm restarting. I'm restarting. That is actual BS. What do we mean? The first thing you could think of was 2 infused fire ants with the literal worst possible effects, and then you also just ignore my parries and have them hit me when they don't? Guys, what are we doing here? No. Just no. Give me a reasonable raid. Why am I crouched? Okay, I need to deal with shit over here. Yeah, God forbid I get eye shots on this build, because then it literally destroys them in seconds. Okay, dude, like, can we stop spawning nothing but sour-infused creatures? Get out. Get the hell out of here, man. No, you don't. How are we running while we're stunned? Oh, hell no. Like, Bard's Bow, hello, can we hit? Okay, roly-poly time. Cool. You stand 0 chance against me. How did that hit? Not how did that hit? Can I... For the love of God, can I have stamina? No, you don't. Just... How did that hit? Can we just stop with the infused creatures? Give it a rest. Holy doo-doo water. Like, let me move. Let me have a second to recover. Get the hell out. Oh my god, dude. That just did not hit. Why are you following me? You're not even allowed to follow. Holy. A disaster, but Hey, at least I got damage off. Would have been more if I didn't get stun locked by, you know, a particular annoying ass glitch, but oh well. It is what it is. Cancel nearby blueprints. Game settings. Cancel bugs fight each other. Gimme you. I cancel these ones too. Let me actually loot all the bodies too, just so I don't forget. Okay. What are these things doing here, man? Okay. Still more. Dude, if this build is this strong on this, what is it gonna be like for the final defense? Like, actually, how strong will this build be? To be fair, I'm gonna have to use a bit more of a mix since the fire ants do not just leave instantly. Which is the only reason I was able to keep Samurai for a majority of the time. But yeah, the only reason that was at all possible was because the fire ants decide to just run away and stay aggroed for the rest of the mixer. They are not allowed to de-aggro. So if they run away, since they can't de-aggro, they can't heal. And because they can't heal nor de-aggro, they are permanently left running until the very ends of the earth. Right? Which results in an unfortunate happenstance where they are just forced to give me permanent Samurai. Which is glorious. The strangest part? This literally only applies to the fire ants. Proving that fire ants are literally the most cowardly of all the ants. Which I find is kind of funny, but also fitting. They are all bark, 0 bite.
Science.
20k science is quite a handsome reward, I think. don't you? Jump. Can I jump? Thank you. See, all you gotta do for these mixers is literally just prep for them. If you just prep for them, you're fine. That's all I gotta say. Just prep and you'll always be fine, guys. This is proof that in Grounded, over preparation beats out raw skill almost every time. Almost every time. Okay. That's strange. My leg is cramping, but it is in 0 pain. What? Aren't they supposed to be painful? Especially leg cramps? Feeling nothing right now. Anywho. Yeah, all of them still had a fuck ton of shit to get through too. And the fact that those exist proves that they weren't just attacking nothing, and there were infused ones there. Right? I didn't just get, you know, really lucky. I actually got pretty unlucky for that raid. Now, if I would have sat around and did nothing, I don't think I would have won. But the fact I'm saying think implies something, and yes, I am thinking that there is a slight chance I could have just won by sitting around doing absolutely fuck all with this defense. Which makes me feel good, because I'm not just sitting around doing absolutely nothing. I'm actually fighting. Because, you know, I'm not an idiot. Sometimes. It is almost pretty much guaranteed that you're gonna need to, so... And here I was thinking that this wouldn't be enough. Could I have prepped better? Absolutely. Do I really care? Not really. Now, remember the overall goal of these things. My overall goal is to leave them in a condition where if I wanted to brute force my way through it next New Game Plus, I could. Will I? No, because that's stupid. But could I? The answer should be, without a shadow of a doubt, yes. For every last one of these defenses. Right? I don't know how we're shooting all the way up here. What happened? to get up that high. Now, obviously some major changes would have to be made combat-wise in order to actually make this viable next New Game Plus, but again, I'm pretty damn sure I could, right? I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, I could just go ahead and solo this thing again. Especially considering the state some of these walls are in. They're barely damaged. By barely, I mean, like, they're not in critical condition. That's literally all I mean when I say barely damaged. Not as in they're actually barely damaged, because they definitely are damaged. Quite at that. That one was barely damaged, though. So, give myself that one. Man. It actually bewilders me how well this defense did. I'm happy with it. I'm real happy with it. And I genuinely think that the bow build, from here on out, will be the build I use for most of the mixers, because it is just too overpowered to ignore. So oddly enough, the saying that the Moldorc mixer is the hardest actually ringed true this New Game Plus. Just found that a little interesting. Normally it doesn't, but it did here. And hey, I'm happy. Happy for that. I will stand for that all week long. Okay. I, in fact, did not have enough. So, let's go ahead and grab enough from back home. Cookie sandwich bits. What the? Okay. If that is actually a viewer that just joined, hello, hello. I just ended up finishing the Mascus mode mixer here. 5x health, stood 0 chance, even in New Game Plus 3, which is kind of crazy. But, yeah. Just repairing up the structure now. Because I've said this a billion times, but I'll say it again. I want this thing to be in fighting condition next New Game Plus. Basically, want it to just be in the condition that if I wanted to take it on immediately, I could. Even though I probably wouldn't. If I could, if I wanted to, I could. Just because I could, doesn't mean I would, though. And yeah, I'm just gonna use full walls at this point. I don't really care about resource waste. Oh, damn. It's a lot of damage here. Yeah, okay. That's why. Oh, that would be double why. It doesn't even go there. Yeah. Fucking retard me. The fact I almost did it again is kind of wild. Not this time. Figures that this area would be the one that takes the most damage. Stereotypically, it is. By the way, if you want me to make a guide on, like, you know, what areas to defend, just for the future, that would be something in my power I am capable of. That is something I can and am willing to do. Damn, this area is damaged. What kind of beating did this place take? Oh, yeah, the infused... Oh. Oh. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. For context, there were 2 infused fire ants here. Workers, too, so they attacked mega quick. When it comes to these mixers, you don't care about how much damage they deal. You care about how fast they strike, because the infusions are what do the damage. Could do you. You. What about you? And you. Yeah, that'll be that. Okay, 4th row. Somehow remained completely untouched so far. Right, I went with an additional row after that. Went with 7 total, I think. Also, if you're questioning why I'm not just doing them all at once, yes, that would be faster, but I'm stupid and have serious short-term memory loss, so it would ultimately actually waste time because I would need to find the spots again just to rebuild. It's the 4th row. Done dozoed. Let's go 5th row. Yeah, it is this one. Okay. Just got a wee bit confused for a second there. Hell. What do we mean no land rights, dude? Either I do or I don't. Make up your mind. I can't have land rights and simultaneously not have land rights. It's just not how that works. This game is actually losing its mind. Change my mind. You won't. I've been repairing the wrong row this whole time, haven't I? Yeah, I probably have. I have. Classic. Sure it is a leap year this year, right? Am I stupid for saying that? I might be, who knows. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am. Where even... Did this part even get damaged? Gonna do you and you. Have more than enough left to finish off the repairs. Just gotta be patient. Just like y'all gotta be patient before you see any real content again. Stream-wise. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Let's do row 6 first. Let's not get distracted here. I got distracted. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, okay. Just making sure I'm not fucking everything up. Again. That should be fine, right? No. What do you mean, no? Also, holy viewers. 5 peak concurrence if YouTube is not lying. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Do appreciate it. Even if I'm literally just rebuilding the defense. Yeah, do something like that, right? Yeah, that actually does line up perfectly. Huh. Yeah, go figure. That was a nice ankle crack. God damn. Let me see, does this work? It actually does. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I don't even know how they ended up attacking this, of all things. Like down where I was just at. The trench where the ox beetle roams. I got zero fucking clue, man. But oh well. Okay, if I don't do the math. One, two, three, four, five. Yep, that's all 5 rows. Okay. So we have all 5. They're just fragmentary. Gotcha. No, that doesn't work, unfortunately. Which I think is bullshit. That's already full. No, that doesn't work. No. That's unfortunate. No, that's just not what I did. Just not what I did. No. No. I have no idea what the fuck I'm even singing. Kinda just making shit up as I go. I don't know. I don't know. That was probably terrible for y'all. I apologize. Anywho. We live, we laugh, and we love. Live, laugh, love. Oh. Oh. Oh ho ho ho. That's just not where I put it. No, no, no. Low, low, low. Okay, so I repaired the middle row. And it's not even fully repaired. God fucking damn it. Okay, that's the defense. Fully repaired. Let's go. Oh, hold up. Give me a second to, just... There we go. Let me also take a moment to quickly collect any nearby mushrooms. Over here. We'll take whatever I can get. Okay. Wow. Actually, you know what? Do that so that these are the big brain strategies we must use, chat. If you didn't know, placing any item of any quantity in a chest automatically makes it so that when you trash it, it becomes a bag instead of whatever the fuck happens when you drop it. Or sorry, when you trash it. Which is nothing good, I'll tell you that much. Meh. Meh. And meh. Okay. Suppose I can feed y'all. Wilma, what are we doing? How did we... Frisk, where are we? Thank you, sweetie. Sweetie, where are you? There you are. Right, I forgot Wilma has to get depressed before eating. Oh, never mind. Unless she already is depressed. Nope, she's not. Frisk, you got food right here. And Bumpy, you also got food. You just need to come here for it. Watch the food disappear through the floor. No. Let me help you. Let me help you, Bumpy. Bumpy. Come to Mama. Come to Mama. You got a treat. How is she? Wilma, or not Wilma, Bumpy. Bumpy. How did we... Okay, dude. Whatever we say. We probably have, yeah. We got micro amounts left over. Just very good. It's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. That's all I need. Okay. Wow. I hope you enjoyed, chat. If you liked the stream, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. And for those of you watching the VODs, peace.